Can anybody tell me what automobile company was the first to lay the groundwork for the motorization of vehicle transport?
Ford.
You're right in thinking so. Many people believe Henry Ford and Ford Motor Company was the first to lay the groundwork for the motorization of vehicle transport. And although Ford did not invent the automobile, he did develop the first car that many Americans could afford. Today I'm going to spend some time telling you about the history of the Mercedes-Benz brand. In particular, I will discuss how Mercedes-Benz has set the pace for the automotive industry and their history behind the Mercedes-Benz star. I will also discuss how they have become a leader in technology and safety innovations and where they stand today. Let's start by discussing how the first automobile came to be and how the Mercedes-Benz brand was formed. The invention in the 1880s of the high-speed engine and automobile enabled Gottlieb Daimler and Carl Benz to lay the foundations for the motorization of road transport. In 1886, Carl Benz was awarded German patent number 37435 for a three-wheeled, self-propelled motor wagon. With rear-mounted single-cylinder engine, the first gasoline-powered automobile forever changes the way people move. Gottlieb Daimler and engineer Wilhelm Maybach conversion of a stagecoach with the addition of a petrol engine was formed later that year. In 1926, a star is born. The first Mercedes-Benz brand-name vehicles were produced. This was followed by the merger of Carl Benz and Gottlieb Daimler's companies into the Daimler-Benz company. Now that you know how Mercedes-Benz has laid the foundation for the motorization of road transport and how the company was found, let's spend a few minutes discussing how the brand became to grow and become a leader in technology and safety innovations. In 1931, Mercedes 170 is the first car to feature fully independent four-wheel suspension, allowing each wheel to respond individually. Along with their new hydraulic braking system, the 170 sets new performance and safety benchmarks that remain a gold standard today. In 1936, the diesel passenger car is born. The Mercedes 260D uses 30% less fuel than its gasoline counterpart and does so without the maintenance of ignition components. In 1951, Mercedes-Benz develops the safety cage, or safety cell. With front and rear crumple zones, this is considered the most important innovation in automobile construction from a safety standpoint. In 1978, Mercedes unveils the anti-lock braking system. ABS helps the driver maintain control under heavy braking, preventing wheel lockup. ABS remains a milestone in automotive safety, serving as a fundamental element in countless breakthroughs from electronic traction control to stability control. In 1995, Mercedes-Benz electronic stability program helps maintain control around corners and evasive maneuvers. It is perhaps the most important invention since the airbag and is now required by law in all vehicles. Now that I have provided you with some background on the Mercedes-Benz history and the safety innovations, let's discover where they are today. Mercedes-Benz has gone on to develop 3 Blue Zero concept cars. Each car features a different powertrain: battery electric, fuel cell electric, and gasoline electric hybrid. These 3 concept vehicles were displayed at the North American Auto Show in 2009. Since 2009, when Ross Brawn conceived the Formula One team, Brawn GP used Mercedes-Benz engines to help win the Constructors' Championship. In 2010, Brawn GP was renamed Mercedes GP, and to this day works as a team under Mercedes-Benz. In 2014, Mercedes clinched the F1 Constructors title with 3 races to go, dominating much of the season. In 2014, Mercedes-Benz USA achieved the highest annual sales volume in its history with 330,000 units sold for the Mercedes-Benz brand. Mercedes-Benz is currently developing its newest vehicle, the Mercedes-Benz F015 Luxury in Motion. The F015 has the vision of autonomous driving become reality. This self-driving electric hybrid has a total range of 1,100 kilometers, covering distance similar to those of a comparable diesel engine car, but purely on electric power with zero local emissions. This car goes beyond its role as a means of transportation, giving passengers the freedom to use their valuable time on the road in a manifold of ways. In closing, when I began, many of you were not sure who invented the first car or thought Henry Ford was the first. I've told you who invented the first automobile, the history behind the Mercedes-Benz brand, and where they stand today as a leader in the automotive industry. They invented the first car and are on the verge of introducing the self-driving car. This is just one example of Mercedes-Benz commitment to creating intelligently connected vehicles on the road. To summarize, Mercedes-Benz vehicles have come to represent quality and safety on roads everywhere. And throughout the world, the Mercedes-Benz name is synonymous with tradition, innovation, and the future of the automobile. Thank you for your time. Any questions? If you would like more information on Mercedes-Benz, please visit www.mbusa.com.